What we put in, the grind.
It's on the grind, son.
Well, back to the grind again.
On the grind all the time. I'm on the grind, let my paper stack, but I'm filthy.
There was this thing that kept going over and in my head, and it's, if I can, I will.
But if I can, I will.
If I can, I will.
You know, and if I can, I will try to get it out of here.
Can. So if I can, I will. If you think about that really deeply, you can.
What are you for? You know, we see you on TV being relentless. Third quarter, fourth quarter, attack. Teammates slack off. Attack. How do you get that? Talk about what is the meaning of relentlessness to you?
Well, it's to never, to be unyielding.
Mm-hmm. You know, never give an inch to anybody.
Never, like you're always going after it, always going after it. And if there's a challenge that ensues, oh, good, I want to see how I stack up to that.
Oh, and that's what you said. When you drag a motherfucker into hell who's a demon?
Yeah.
You're in for a long race, and they're hard.
Tough times. That's where we really learn things. That's where we begin to discover things about ourselves. Adversity.
Adversity builds character, Mr. Tully.
A brother is born for adversity.
Driving up that field, crowded with adversity and obstacles, getting knocked on your ass.
We gotta start in the dungeon, and we gotta stay here for the rest of our lives. For you to become successful, the dungeon is a place that has to be clean. And it's the scariest place to be. That's why I'm misunderstood, because I'm speaking from the dungeon.
In the dungeon!
In the dungeon, I drew my sword.
Because I go there every damn day.
It's easy to give up.
Hell yeah.
It's the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm done. I ain't going. I ain't gonna keep going.
Yeah,
I don't feel like going to work.
I feel like going to work today.
I don't feel like going to work this morning.
Yo, yesterday, I got nothing from working as hard as I could. Nothing happened from that. I'm gonna do the same thing again today, but I'm gonna try to go harder. That's the hardest thing in the world. To get up every day and give 100% and be in the same position that you were each day, but mentally know that you're trying and trying and trying. That's a real.
I just remind myself that this is where most people stop, and this is why they don't win. And so that's a quote that has helped me get through some of those like really tough times.
Some really tough times.
More than I would fail. Yes.
It might be hard to take, but just fucking do it. Like whatever it is you're thinking about, the more you procrastinate about it, the less likely you are to do it. So if it's your first marathon, book one. Just book one, because as soon as you've paid your money for it and it's in 6 months' time, that's going to give you some gumption to actually do something about it.
So I try to do something about it.
You are never going to be speaker unless you do something about it.
And you might miss an opportunity to be here doing this shit, talking with you. Like quite literally, 4.5 years ago, I was doing fuck all. I was a semi-professional rugby player, pretending to be a model sometimes. Like nothing was really happening. But as soon as I took that first step,
When you took that first step,
taken since, but action will always beat any kind of intention.
Michael's mindset into training was extremely unique. I mean, the most competitive individual I've ever met, never wanted to lose at anything, always felt like somebody else was going to outwork him, so he wanted to outwork them.
Many people, they train like 10, 15, 20 years. They have good skills, they know how to wrestle, punch, kick, everything, but inside they are not warriors.
you're a storyteller, not a warrior.
He's not a warrior.
You're not a warrior, done.
And you, inside your heart, you are a warrior. These kind of people can become champions and defend their title, like being the best in the world.
Because look, if you're competing with me, you better know what you're doing, otherwise I'm gonna kick your ass, you know, and you're knocking out.
Has a law degree, graduated top of her class, and even though you might outspin me, you will never outwork me.
Okay, only one way how he can stop me, like it's supposed to be like lucky punch or something like this. Otherwise, like I'm gonna try to take this guy down. If this guy stop me one time, I'm gonna try to 100 times. And it was work always.
Do you think that person would not go through hard times? I'm like, yeah. It's like, well, it sounds like you're wishing for the outcome, but not willing to pay the price. It's great willing to pay the price. Well, yeah. He's like, this is what paying the price feels like. Embrace it. Because these will be the stories you tell. And so I think that's given me the ability to weather rainy days.